Hi, welcome or welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time seeing my hands, hi, I'm Erin of Planning Life with Erin, and I'm so glad you decided to stop by and check out this video. Thanks so much for being here. And if you're returning, hey, how have you been? All right, guys, it is May 30th, and I need to get going on my June monthly because things are getting real, guys. Like school's out, I think in like 3 weeks or something, but starting tomorrow till I think like the week of I don't know, not next week. Next week is crazy, chaotic, but the week after that kind of slows down a little bit. I'm really hoping to be able to get some downtime before the kids get out, but I typically don't. But as you can see, we have a lot going on, so it's definitely something that needed to be addressed and put on like permanently, because I have sticky notes everywhere. It's like daily, I feel like my kids are coming home with another paper that needs to be signed. Like Spencer came out of school yesterday with a paper, and I'm like, what's this for? Something else? Oh boy. There's been a lot of Spirit Week, Hat Day, this after school program, this concert, this, and all these permission slips. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I have so many things that I'm trying to keep track of. And I feel like I'm epically failing. I'm not, but I always feel that way. Trying to see if I think I might do 772. I'm like looking at my Tombow colors here that will go with this kit. And I think these two will go nicely. I'm not sure if I'm going to need them, but I always like to have them around in case I do. Okay, so let's get to this. Now, I actually, I have to get a birthday present for this week. So this obviously is part of May, and then the first is on Saturday, but there are so many things. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's do this. Let's get some of our decorative pieces down, and then we will kind of conquer the post-it, can't think of the word that I'm looking for. City. It is a rainy day today. I think the rain actually has stopped now. Before I took the kids to school this morning, it was like, wow, a lot of rain came down. So I'm really glad that when it was time to take the kids to school, it was like barely anything coming down, which is always nice because I feel bad when it's raining like that. But we made it. I came home, still no more rain, like a little bit, like little like spitting here and there. So hopefully all the storms and things have passed. But it's a good day. It's very cloudy and it's kind of cool. It's been warm around here lately, which is kind of different, I guess. Usually, we don't have seasons. I think I've talked about this before, and I think a lot of you have said that your state or where you're from also does not have seasons. So I'm glad to know that it's not just here. Because I was just having this conversation. I went to the eye doctor yesterday, and the eye doctor, it was funny because I've had shorts on for like the last week, which I think in my mind, I'm like, that's not normal. Like usually shorts come out for me in June because it gets like hot or too hot for me to wear leggings or jeans or whatever. But I've had shorts on for days. Now, granted, I'm in my hot girl era. So I'm running a bit warmer than normal. And yes, it's coming back slowly, but I can feel it. So that could be why, but it was funny because she came into the room and she's like, happy summer. And I'm like, right? Okay. So it's not just me. But that's how it is around here. Like it's cool, yucky. And then all of a sudden it's like, you don't have to look at the news anymore because it's just going to be hot. But today is kind of cool and nice. Hold on, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Did I count those right? 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, let's see how many I have. I'm going to cover these. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'll have one left over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, so close. Okay, we'll use these highlighters for a couple of them. All right. I did do this month. I'm pretty good. I kind of like how this sidebar looks. Do I want to add washi? I do like the way this worked out. So, I'm going to use this again. I've been trying, guys, trying really hard to keep up with it. There are more checks that need to go in here, but I have like weekly no spends, so I can kind of go back and make sure everything's filled in properly. What do I want to use for washi? Last month, we just went with kind of something that was neutral. But let's see what we have. Let's pull out the washi drawer. Oh, and by the way, because I don't think I mentioned it, I'm going with the Coffee Monster Co. It's the June kit. And then the Tombow colors are 312 and 772. I think those will match the best. Now, for washi, what shall we do? I do have kind of like the newspaper one, but I don't think it's going to go. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I'm trying to be a little like, maybe. Okay, hold on. Let's see. I do have, what's this one? That one is hobbies. And then this one is work because I used that one last week. I don't know, guys. I think I kind of like the newspaper one. I have this one, but it's no. I think we're going to go for the newspaper one. Let's see. What do I have over here? I have washi everywhere. Do I like any of these? Oh, maybe this one. Let's check that one out. This is my newest one. It just came in my order. And I couldn't find the seam the other day. So yeah, so back to what I was saying, because, you know, we go squirrel. It's cooler here today. So cooler, like I think it's like 60, 62, but like we're coming off of like 80-degree weather. So obviously it feels different. So it's kind of nice. It's like kind of cloudy. It's kind of cool. Do we like that? I don't know. I kind of like it, but I kind of like this one also. I think I'm gonna go with the newspaper. Why not? I'm gonna be a little different. So it's like a nice day to like kind of curl up on the couch, and I'm working myself into the ground because, like I said, I've got a lot of things going on. I actually asked my parents if they would take Weston to karate tonight because I have to take Spencer to the doctor's. I have to dismiss the kids a little early from school so we can make it to the doctor's on time. And then they still have like homework and stuff. More so Spencer. Weston tends to get his homework done at school, which is great. But Spencer does not. She doesn't have an opportunity. Weston actually does have the opportunity. He can do work in like resource and let's see. How do I want to do this? Let's start with the pink. So he has opportunities at school to get his work done. He's a really good student. He might complain about the fact that he has homework and, you know, all that stuff, but he's a very good student. I mean, straight A's type student. Spencer is also a very good student. Very, you know, pays attention and all of that. And her grades are really good, but she struggles with homework. Hold on, I just want to see. I think I got a delivery. Delivered. I don't know what my delivery is. I should go look. And so she's all the things, but homework is not her favorite thing, which, I mean, you know, it's nobody's favorite thing really. But it takes her a while to do her homework. So she's got about 45 minutes worth of homework, I would say, give or take. And that's like without like the complaining and without the, you know, daydreaming, playing with the cat. I just need to, you know, go to the bathroom. I need a snack. I need a drink, all the procrastinating things, you know, pulling out all the stops. So, because Joe's working late and then we have the doctor's appointment. And by the time we get back from there, Weston will have to get ready for karate. And Spencer's had a few late nights of homework just because of all of what I just mentioned. And then on top of that, we've had after school programs and we've had dances and all the things. So she hasn't had too much of a night or a week where she's just able to do her homework, have dinner, take her shower, and just kind of chill. Last night, she's been going to bed pretty early. I would say early for her. She's tired. It's a lot of work. And we're at the end of the school year, so let's face it, we're tired. So my parents said that they'd like to take Weston to karate. He has a belt test tonight. So I'm like, I'm not gonna say no. So that's very helpful. So I'm appreciative of that. But I'm trying to, I don't know, give myself a little bit of grace, get a few things done so my life and my mind is, you know, okay. And like, I'm not feeling super overwhelmed. And make sure I remember to do all the things that need to get done. So, I'm trying to just take a little bit of time for myself today. I want to watch a movie. I was actually, I don't know if you guys seen it, like on Instagram. I think that's primarily where I see them. I guess sometimes I see them on Facebook too. But like they do like little clips of movies, and then some of them will tell you what the movie is and some of them don't. So like I find myself looking up like random phrases like girl on bus with red hair, because it's all, I don't know how else to describe the preview I just saw, right? So I can track down the movie. So there was this one movie, Darling, Don't Worry, I think the name of it was. It's on Hulu. There was actually another one that looked really good. But I think it's on Apple TV, and I don't have Apple TV. So that was a no. But this Darling, Don't Worry looks pretty good. I don't know. The reviews underneath the post were mixed. People said they absolutely hated it. Kind of reminds me of like a Stepford Wife type scenario, which that movie was okay, if I remember correctly. But I'm like, you know what? It's a cloudy day. It's cool outside. I'm going to get cozy on the couch, and I'm going to watch a movie. I haven't watched a movie in a while. Like, just on my own watched a movie. So that's the plan for today. Give myself a little relax, downtime type day. But first, I'm going to get my calendar set up so I can just like kind of ease my mind and be able to, ooh, what was that? I think it was somebody coming down the road. Give myself a nice downtime afternoon or day, because it's still kind of early. I don't know what time this birthday party is still. I need to message my friend. I actually have to message her anyways to tell her. She asked if I wanted her to take Wes to karate tonight, but then Wes expressed that he would like Grandma and Papa to be there. So I have to let her know that I'm all set, and also ask her what time the birthday party is. I had it somewhere. I think I had it in a text message, and then I accidentally deleted the text message because I'm like, I don't need this anymore because it was for other plans. And then, no, I needed it. Okay, I don't need that to be on a Post-it note necessarily. So what we're going to do is we're going to put a little bullet here so I can just mark it in. And I need to double check on this time for Spencer being at the band concert that we're going to have, that she's going to be in, or the orchestra. I don't know what it is. We'll say band. All right. So this is Spencer violin, and I'm going to put 6 p.m. because I think we have to be there at 6 p.m. and it starts at 6:30. I don't know. They kind of do this thing where they're like, they do it for West too, where they're like, all right, if you're in 6th grade, you need to be there at 6:30. If you're in 7th grade, you need to be there at 5 o'clock. And I'm like, why can't you just make everybody be there at the same time, please? I have too many things to remember. This time of the year is so crazy. And, you know, I have to say, so I was saying to Joe the other night, I think like the internet is like a double-edged sword. I'm just going to say it because, you know, there was a point in time, I am from the generation that and let me tell you, I ask a lot of questions, and I was that kid. Like, I don't know, like random things, completely random things. Like, why don't penguins fly? You know, like something crazy. And I'm only saying that because we had a conversation about that last night, which was kind of funny. But, that was my thing. Why don't penguins fly? Or whatever the random question would be of the day. And, my parents would say to me, I don't know. Go look in the encyclopedia. And then I would pause and I would whine because I didn't want to go look in the encyclopedia. You go look in the encyclopedia. So we had, you know, the encyclopedia, A through Z. And that's how I found my information. So if you're, you know, under a certain age or over a certain age, you know what I'm talking about. If you're over a certain age, if you're under, guys, you have it easy. You've had it easy. Don't complain, because we had to like literally get a book and search for it. So we were having this conversation that it's so easy now. It's like, you know, you ask a question like, why don't penguins fly? And you can just like voice activate your phone or your smart home device if you have one of those, or you can just Google it. And the information is like right there at our fingertips, which is great, but it's double-edged sword, like I think personally. But because it has its good things and its bad things, like we're receiving information far faster than we should be. But like I always say, is there more things happening now? Or is it just that we know about more of them because the information is so readily available, like within seconds of something happening, it's on the internet, you know? But this is like very long explanation because I was thinking to myself, like for years, like with my kids in school, I'm like, oh my gosh, I feel so alone. Why is this happening? You know, me and my mom friends talk about it. But then, being on the internet and like seeing lots of people with creating content about how crazy it is. I'm like, oh good, I'm not alone. I found a tribe. Moms and caretakers and parents everywhere are losing their stuff. They're just losing it right now. And I think that it is like a conspiracy, because do you see all these things? So like their last day of school is this day. This is their last day of school. Like these 2 weeks are like jam-packed, and I'm sure I'm forgetting things. Like I have a doctor's appointment on, and I'm looking at this thing. This can't all be that I have this week. That's impossible, because I feel like it gets stacked, and then it's like, parents, you don't get to relax. And then suddenly your kids are home all day, every day for the summer. I mean, not that I complain. I do like having my kids home. But mommy likes a break also. So we're going to make it through. We're going to make it through. There's no school on this day. I have to remember that. And then Weston has expressed that he is going to school. He wants to enjoy every last second of 6th grade. So he's going to school on the 20th. Spencer's like, do I have to? I'm like, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll have a girly day. So we'll see. We'll see how much relaxing mommy gets in before the last day of school. And I'm kind of sad because this whole week, and I know the weather can change, but I just watched the 10-day forecast. And so far, this weekend's looking fantastic. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be able to go in the pool, because we opened the pool last weekend, and so far so good. It needs to be vacuumed, but the chemicals are balancing out. Like we were losing chlorine, but we balanced the pH and the alkalinity, which was nice. We might need to raise the alkalinity just a smidge. But we started losing chlorine, like the free chlorine or whatever it is. So I said to Joe, I'm like, you have to put one of those chlorinated pucks in there. It's the only way we're going to hold on to that chlorine. So he threw that in yesterday. Then we had some rain last night, and then heavy rains this morning. So we're hoping that we can have a pool day, because it's going to be really nice this weekend, especially Sunday. So that'd be nice. And I don't know how warm or cold the pool is. I ain't going in, but I will sit outside and underneath the tent, and I will play cards with Joe all day while my kids go in the pool, because they're crazy people. But whatever. You're only a kid once. That's how I look at it. As my mom sits there and goes, they're going to catch pneumonia. I'm like, no, you don't catch pneumonia from being cold. You catch pneumonia from a virus. So, but this whole week is going to be beautiful and nice. And then Friday, the 7th, which is field day, it's supposed to rain. So I kind of feel bad, because last year it rained. It was one of those things where it kind of held off for a little while, and then it started like around like 12:30, and they kind of rotate the kids going out kind of thing. So it's not like 5,000 children outside. But they, do we want to use this one? We'll use this one. No, I don't want to use this one. I want to use this one for the recital. Yeah. So, Spencer wanted to come home last year because it started raining. She was only outside she had enough time to like eat lunch kind of thing, grab an ice cream. And then, I was leaving because Joe was home. He had just had his surgery. And I was rushing to get back home again because he wasn't feeling well. It was like literally like a day and a half later. And he needed help doing certain things. So, I told her no, she could come home. It's like I could only deal with one person at a time. And I felt bad. So she had said to me earlier, I think this week or maybe the end of last week. Let's see. Hold on. I'm going to write dance pictures. And we have to be there from 10 to 1. Yay. She also has a birthday party. I think Joe's going to take her to. I don't know. So let's put an exclamation point so I can remember to find out if Joe's going to take her. I think I have to RSVP on Saturday, so I'll have to find that out. So she had already asked me if she could come home if it was raining. Actually, she didn't ask. She kind of like told me. She was like, I'm coming home if it's raining. With that little sassy attitude. And I'm like, oh, there you know. Okay, we'll see. We'll talk about it when it happens. I don't necessarily mind. If it's raining, it's kind of, you know, they don't have a rain date, I don't think, because they have like bouncy houses and things like that. So it's kind of hard to reschedule those things, I guess. Like you only have until a certain time, right? So like, and the weather changes so fast, and at least that's what we were told last year, because I was like, well, you guys should have changed it. But what time is my appointment? 8:35. They have such weird times at my OB. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. I don't know. I don't really mind if it's raining. I wouldn't want to go to school if it was raining either. I need to. I don't know where it is. I think I have like a last day of school sticker. Sorry, that was a really large gulp of my coffee. I apologize. I'm like struggling today. I am so tired. I don't know if it's the weather. I don't know if it's, I have report cards. We have spring break. Hold on. Maybe I don't have one. I thought I did. Let's see. Maybe we just write it in. That might be fine. We'll just do that. Oh, somebody's messaging me. Yeah, I'm just like super tired. And I'm like, you know what? That's why I said to myself, self, you're going to take a day today because you need it. So that's what we're going to do. All right, let's see. I'm going to kind of just write this really, and then we'll go over it with some black marker. Last day of, I can't believe it, 4th and 6th grade. Man, guys, it goes fast. It goes so fast. 4th. And, oof. Well, that's all on the line. 5th grade. I can't. And the next time I'm going to have a 5th and a 7th grader. What? What happened? I was just saying this to the eye doctor yesterday. I'm like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, I got a 10 and 12-year-old. I was like, I don't know how that's even possible because I'm only 30, so I don't know what happened. All right, let's do some loose hand lettering. Last day of 4th and 5th grade. Goodness. I'm excited though. It's going to be a nice summer. We have our family reunion next month. Well, not next month. I keep thinking we're already in June. We're not. See, I'm already like, ah. Okay. doctors. I don't have a tab. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this 3-dot one. It's today. I'm not going to forget. I must have said it 5 million times. We have a doctor's appointment today at 2:45. Spencer brace appointment. Okay, we're not going to forget, guys. Let's see. What else do we need to put in here? Do we have any birthdays coming up? I think, well, my niece's birthday is on the 6th. We have a baby that's supposed to be coming, hopefully today. But maybe we'll have a special thing to put on here. Let's see. What else do we have? Let's do this yay for our last day of school. Yay. I love this. Yay. Yay here or yay here? Let's just put it in the middle. Kind of like that. And what else? Happy moments. Oh, I need some Post-its for that. Or maybe, I bet my page. Maybe we can do... See, everything goes dead after this, and then nothing. And I feel like I'm forgetting things. I'm probably not, but we've got some balloons, we've got a pencil. Oh, let's use the pencil for that last day of school. Let's move this. Yay. If I can get it off. Nope. That's okay. We can use this. Maybe down here, like that. Yeah, I like that. All right, so I told Spencer if she doesn't go to school on the 20th, maybe her and I will have a nice little girly day. I'm not gonna lie, I like having girly days with my girl. Before she went to kindergarten, like that June before she started kindergarten, I like cried because as tough as it was having her, like my little sidekick with me every single day and like just not having any time and like the overstimulation and all the things was difficult. That last day that we had together, like we had a blast. We went to the zoo, we had our faces painted. And then I cried because it was my last full day with just me and my girl. So every once in a while, if she's homesick or whatever, we curl up on the couch and we just hang out, we watch TV, and we just have that time together. So it'd be nice. Maybe, it's the last day of school, so there's no school on Wednesday. So we could drop off Wes, and then maybe her and I will have a girls' day. And then on the 21st, I told them, go have a movie day. But that might not work very well because Spencer is already like, I'm not going to see Garfield. I don't want to see that movie. And Weston's like, I want to see Garfield. So, yeah. Let's put this here so we don't forget. This is a day off. And then we'll do something fun there. Let's do this. And we'll put no school. Maybe we'll do like the little house too. And if it's nice, we'll just go swimming and we'll just be home. No school. I think my kids were so funny. We told them that we weren't doing the pool on Memorial Day. Because it was cold and it was rainy. And they're like, well, when can we make plans to go on another, like to go there to go swimming? I'm like, I don't know. They're like, let's go on the 19th because my niece is actually out of school. I think the 17th or the 18th. Let's go on the 19th. I'm like, no, we're not doing that. All right, let's do our happy moments here. I don't know if I have any Post-its, like little Post-its to put down here that would match, but let's check. Let's say we need a pink one and a green one. So let's move this so I can not knock over my coffee. All right, there's a pink one. It's a little dark, but let's keep looking. That one might work. Pull this one out. Yeah, oh, perfect. And then probably, let me see, do I have any more? All right, hold on, wait. Let's see if I have another one. I tend to use the Post-its, so yeah, see. There was probably a green one on that one. That's okay. I think I have like small ones for the weeks, but I don't know, they're kind of small. Oh, yay. All right, perfect. It was meant to be, guys. All right, let's pull this and then we'll put it back in. I should probably clear this sheet off. I've been trying to, and I think like it's kind of like a challenge for myself to use up as many of these sheets as I can and just clear this out a little bit and make room for some new ones. All right, let's do, wow, that's kind of like almost perfect. We'll do that one and that one. I like it. It's looking good. Let's see. I have down days, ugh. These are good for like other things. I'm going to save this for when the baby is born. Better be soon. I think she was due yesterday or the day before. I can't remember, but I haven't gotten a text message yet. But I'm super excited. And then they're going to be vacationing with us for the family reunion. So that's going to be fun. All right, let's put some more of this newspaper washi in here. And then we'll continue to fill out this sidebar. I'm very curious as to what came in the mail. I got a text notification that something came in. I don't know what it was. Ooh, I like that. Maybe we'll add in, I gotta put in the dates, but I'm wondering, I really just wish if I don't think we have anything going on like once school's over, but I don't know about this weekend. So I'm wondering, do I want to, whoops, that was not a very good 9. I'm wondering if I want to, oh, Spencer's Dance Recital is not on the 22nd. It is on the 29th. How many days are in June? How bad is that? I don't even know. 30? Yes. I always question myself, and I don't quite remember the little jingle that they used to teach us in school. Okay, let's see. I need to see if I can move this over a little bit because it is not the 23rd. I mean, it's not the 22nd. It's the 23rd. I keep thinking it's on Saturday. It's wishful thinking. I don't want to go on a Sunday. But maybe it won't matter so much. I tend to like to do things on Saturdays, like anything out of the house kind of thing, and then just be cozy and at home on Sundays, have a pool day, whatever it is. Mostly because there's always school the next day and I have chores to do. Like we have laundry to do, we have meal prepping and just general like kind of cleaning and taking care of things, electronics that need to be charged, all that kind of stuff. So summertime isn't as bad, but I still prep out breakfast and lunch for Joe and I. So, all right, so we're going to stick with a no spend because we were doing low spend, but right now we need to do no spend because it's crazy over here. I actually went to get the dance tickets for the recital. And then I was told that I have to pay the balance before I get the tickets. And don't worry, it won't be a sold out show. It's like, lady, I appreciate the fact she's running a business, but it's like, I just paid you $200 for the actual recital itself. Like maybe not take that money, maybe put that on the balance and then I don't know. Let me buy. I don't know. Whatever. I get it. I used to be a business owner also, but I don't know. I did not know that it wasn't coming out. So now I have to figure it out. And that's okay, I guess. It just kind of puts me in a not so great place. So we're sticking with some of the goals that we did last month, like save $40 a week. And walk outside. So $40 a week translates into $8 a day. So I just had this conversation with Wes the other day that you can't eat an elephant in one bite. And I explained to him what that metaphor meant and all the things. So I'm sitting here saying to myself, maybe $40 a week seems like a lot, but what if I broke it down and I did it per day? What does that work out to be, right? So I think it's $5 a day. No, I don't know math. My head is not screwed on straight today. Where's my, yes, I'm getting a calculator. Usually my math skills are not that terrible. It's simple division, I know, but I am at a loss for what the answer to this is. $5.71 a day. So we're going to round that up to $6 a day. For $6 a day, you can support a family of 4 and a little girl and her dance. No, I'm kidding. All right, so we're going to put save $6 a day. And all that's going to look like is me transferring $6 from one account to another account. That's it. Easy peasy. Just do it. Maybe I'll set it up as like a little automated thing. Little bites, because it'd be nice to save up at least $40 a day. So when we go on our family trip, we have a little bit of spending money, because kids, you know, and I have a hard time saying no to my kids, you know, especially when it's something special, like we're going away. All right. So important, we have to pay dance balance. I have to pay the water bill. Yay. All right, and what else is pretty important? Find out about field day. I already did that. Oh, next month is renew the car registration. It's always fun. And then I'm going to leave that because I don't know. We're going to walk 10 minutes a day. 10 minutes outside walk. I was really excited. Joe, somebody that Joe works with, one of his friends, one of his little pals at work, sent him a text message, I think, over the weekend saying that him and his wife were getting rid of 2 bikes and asked if we wanted them. And Joe was like, do we want bikes? I'm like, yes, we want bikes. There's no guarantee that I still remember how to ride a bike. And I think that saying it's just like riding a bike is crap, because I'll tell you why. I got on Weston's bike during the pandemic. I don't remember, sometime between 2020 and 2022, because it's all a blur. And I started pedaling down the street, and I was pedaling and the bike was going this way. And I don't think it was the bike. I think it was the user. And Joe was laughing. I mean, I've never seen that man laugh at me so hard before. And he's like, do you not remember how to ride a bike? I'm like, I'm unsure at this point. So we're going to get these bikes from his friend, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm going to put this in here because these are going to be relaxed days for me. Before the kids get out of school, I'm going to have some pool time. I know it. It's going to happen. Yeah, so we're going to do the bike thing, which I think will be fun. It'll be fun, interesting. But I told him, I was like, even if we go for a bike ride, just him and I around the block, like when he gets home from school, Joe does not go to school. He goes to work. I thought that would be nice to ride our bikes. But then he followed that up with, I need a bike rack. And I'm like, I think the bikes will fit in the trunk. Like, put down the streets of the car, because I'm sorry, we're on a no spend. So no spend means we're not spending $70 on a bike rack. You know, neither of my kids ride bikes. Weston struggles, doesn't enjoy it. It's not a preferred activity. Totally get it. I try to respect my kids. If they try it a couple of times and they don't like it, then I'm totally fine with them not doing it. Because I feel like it gives them more room to expand and explore other things that they might be interested in. Spencer, at one point, I think it was before Christmas vacation, had said, I don't want to do violin anymore. And I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, that's fine. I was like, let's think about it while we're on vacation. We don't have to make decisions right now. And then you decide. And she didn't stop doing violin. She started practicing more because, I gave her other options. Like, you don't have to do it, but I think if you practice a little bit more, maybe whatever. And now she's going to be in this like little orchestra thing. And at first she didn't want to do it, but then she changed her mind. And then she has her chorus concert. So she's just seeing how proud she is. But I think giving them the chance to decide, and have that power, I guess, would be a good word. I think it's a good thing. And not kind of like demand it or force it, because, it doesn't really, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I don't need to force them into anything. Like, she actually got a dance the other night, which was kind of funny. She got out of dance and she was like, I don't think I want to do dance anymore. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I'm glad I didn't sign you up for dance camp. And I was like, why? I was like, first I started off with, that's totally fine. We can pivot. We can do something else next year. We can do some art classes next year. I just need to find those art classes. But I'm like, we can do art classes. What do you want to do? And but I asked her why she didn't want to do dance anymore. And she said that she didn't want to do it anymore because dance was hurting her body. And, you know, right now she's doing hip hop dance. So there's a lot of things like stretching and things like that. And like, I'm not sure, like, I don't think it's hurting her body. I think it's just, you know, it's kind of stressing her body. I actually just saw something I want to put down over here. So I totally respect that. She doesn't want to do it anymore. But she's going to have a little bit of time to think about it. We don't have to make any decisions right now. I am going to put this get your ducks in a row here because I feel like this is going to be my time to get my ducks in a row before school gets out. So anyways, I don't know where I was going. Oh, with dance. So I'm not sure if she's going to do dance next year. So we'll see what happens with that. But I feel like with my kids, I don't push them to do anything. Like if they try it and they don't like it, I'm like totally fine with that. Move on. And it does give them the opportunity to be able to be fearless when it comes to, in my personal opinion, trying something new. Neither kid likes riding bikes. Spencer loves scootering. Loves it. Like my mom's hilarious. My mom bought her first scooter, which was just like, you know, one of those razor type scooters, like the metal ones. I don't even know what they're called. But Spencer loves it. And then my mom said, because Spencer had asked for, I'm looking for a sticker. I can't find it. Spencer had asked for her birthday this year. She wanted a scooter. So my mom was like, okay. And she gave her the scooter for her birthday. And then here's my mom saying that. She's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I bought that for you. I'm so scared. Because like my mom's nervous Nelly, which is totally fine. But I thought it was funny because Joe and I both were like, you bought it for her. Like you didn't have to. Just because she said she wanted it, you didn't have to. Like we would have got her one. I was like, and you bought her first one. So yeah, I thought it was funny. But Weston, not really interested. Not a preferred activity. He'd rather walk, which is fine. Anything to get the body moving is great. But I told Joe, we don't really need a bike rack because these kids don't ride bikes. So where are we taking them to ride bikes that they don't want to? And he was like, I guess that's true. I'm like, yes, I know it's true. So slide the bikes in the back of the trunk. But I'm hoping that Joe and I actually ride the bikes. I told him, I said, we should get a shed, you know, once we hit the lottery, we should get like a plastic. It doesn't have to be metal or anything, but just like a shed that we can put out like the lawnmower. And like we have something now. We need a new one, but something to put the lawnmower in, something for the bikes, and this way they're like right there and we'll want to go out and ride the bikes, because what happens is out of sight, out of mind, and that's it. I can't find it. I was looking for a doctor emoji to put there. I know I have one. I just can't find it. We're gonna look one more time, and if I can't find it, we're gonna say oh well, and we're gonna move on. This is not the binder I want. So yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'm excited to have a bike though. I haven't owned a bike since, I don't know, since I was a kid, maybe a little bit older. I used to like riding bikes. Me and my dad would go ride bikes around the neighborhood, and I would get like a Dell's lemonade, or an ice cream. Dell's lemonade, I think, is only here. So if you've never heard of it, it's just lemonade. It's like frozen lemonade. And I would like be like, look at me, I'm riding with one hand. I'm so great. Until the time I fell off. Then that wasn't so great, but so it'll be fun. I'll be excited. We have a nice neighborhood to ride around in, so I'm kind of excited. Do I not have doctor emojis? How do I not? I thought I did. Huh. Maybe I used them all because my kids are like always sick in the wintertime. These are planning emojis, reading ones. Speaking of reading, maybe I should put that down on my goals list. I just need to finish a book. I started, if you've been around on the channel, let me know down in the comments below if you've been around for a minute, when you've heard me talking about the book The Coworker, and I started reading it like probably back in January, maybe February. We're now in June, or going into June. I still haven't finished that book, and it's not because it's not good. I like it. I like Frida McFadden, but I have not sat down to read. So I'm trying to change that, and I'm trying to read. So maybe I'll put that down on the goals. And I give up. I can't find that emoji. So let's put finish, not just read. We're going to put finish coworker. Okay. And then I think another goal that I have is I want to add to my Etsy shop. I was hoping to get some new things up tomorrow, but I don't think it's going to happen until after the chaos. So maybe like this calmer week, I'll have some opportunities to create some things. I have a lot of ideas. It's just taking the time to sit and do them. That's the difficult part. Okay. And what else? Actually, you know what? I do have one more goal. This is more of like a working goal or a Planning Life with Erin goal. But I would like to start a Patreon. And I know I keep saying it and I keep asking if you guys would be interested in it. But I think we're going to start it because you just have to start. So we'll start the Patreon and then we'll figure it out from there. That's pretty much how I've done everything in the last 2 years. I'm like, well, I'm going to start an Instagram page and we're going to figure it out. And yeah. And then YouTube, same thing. So, and it's been working out just fine. So like I always like to say, just do it. Do it scared, do it. Just do it. It's okay. If you don't know what you're doing, it's fine. You'll learn on your, like on your journey. Just always be open to like making a mistake, because if you make a mistake, then you're learning and you're growing and all the things. So yeah. So we're just going to start a Patreon. Okay. All right. Let's put this back in here. I think we are done. This is looking pretty full. I like this newspaper. I think it came out pretty good. I like it. Okay. I feel like I want a piece over here. Sunday. We're not doing anything on Sunday. Maybe we'll add it a little bit, because you know what? We're not going to do anything on that Sunday either. I just feel like it needs a little something to kind of tie it together maybe. I do like that though. It says March 5th. Let's do... Hold on. I'm trying to find like a good spot. I think I like that. Whoops. And then we'll call it done after I get this down. Now that I put my card away. If you are interested in subscribing to the channel, go ahead and do that now so you don't forget. And then hit the little bell notification so you're always notified when we come out with something new here on the channel. And if you like this video or any other video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. Helps the channel a lot and we definitely appreciate it. All right, guys, let me know down in the comments below what your thoughts are on this. Are you ready for June? Are you a parent? Are you not ready for June? Are your kids out of school yet? Because if they are, I'm jealous. Let me know all the things down below. I love hearing from you guys. And I think that's going to do it. So if you've made it this far into the video, thank you so much for coming and hanging out with us today. I know that we're all busy, so thank you very much. And until I see you again, have a beautiful week and keep planning. Bye.